G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome back to City Tours. Today we are doing the city of Zaragoza. So I'll show you the map. So we're going to kick off here in the train foundry, which is where we left off in my stream, Tuesday's stream. We're just going to explore the yard a little bit. Then we're going to go into SCS paper, have a look at the yard as much as we can. We'll bypass the F7 here, which is pretty much the same. We'll go past here, the fuel and rest stop. RT Log will be the next company. We'll then pop along the motorway through a couple of tolls and into Ortez here, which will then backtrack a little bit all the way down here into Super Sister. Of course, it's always in the other city tours, a lot of these companies, but not in the city. We'll have a look at the Super Sister. We'll have a look around the yard, go through here. Now there's a viewpoint here, so what we'll probably do is go here. It looks like it's on the other side, so I'll just go around the roundabout there and then try and park up and visit it if we have to anyway, and then we'll just go along this way. We're going to go past this question mark, which I would believe is a recruitment agency, into APP. Have a nose at that yard, cruise over to the F7, unlock what I would presume is a truck dealership, and then lastly we'll just go around and pop into the garage here and end the trip. I won't be buying that garage. So overall, that is today's map. I'll just take a screenshot of that so I can bring that up anyway, and that is what we are doing today. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck in, and I think we will get stuck in. So let's hit the road.
Drive safe.
Thank you, Doug. So we are here in the train foundry. I did drop off here. Right here is the drop off we came to. You can see straight ahead, well behind me I should say, there is the entrance there, and just there's not much where we are. I'll bring up the map so we can see what we are looking at. So you got down there as well, so this is pretty much the back end of it. So where I was parked, that was the 15 or the middle XP parking slot. Didn't have an option anywhere else because I did haul a double. So generally with doubles you only have the the free park or the 15 XP. But I'd say you probably got some pickups here, you got some drop-offs, no doubt. I would say, well, there's a trailer we're just bypassing here. And we'll just flick around this way. And then we'll see here. Now whether any pickups or drop-offs are internal in some of these warehousing, I don't know. I don't think so. But as you see, it's straight ahead. There's also another pickup point there, most likely a drop-off as well. And also here. So there's mainly, I would presume, is where all the pickups and drop-offs will be. But it's a good sized yard. So the information will be already on the screen, or had been on the screen. And that will be just giving you the information about the company, the train foundry. So it's a locomotive manufacturer really. So let's go on and we'll get into the rest of Zaragoza. Yeah, I went left and yeah. So why Zaragoza? Well, according to my list, Zaragoza is the 5th by population city in Spain, so it kind of made sense.
Turn right.
So a little bit of Zaragoza. I'll bring the Zaragoza information up as well, again, in case I haven't. Zaragoza features an RT log depot, SCS paper depot, and a train foundry, which we've just been. So we'll be heading west later, and that goes into the Ortiz department, and then we will, I think I've just butchered that up. Yep, just too busy yapping away there. And to the southwest there's an APP depot, as well as the Super Centre. Sister warehouse, as we have already shown you on the map. Facilities are general facilities. You've got the gas station, rest stop, and a service stop here. And you do have, it is an Iveco truck dealership and a recruitment agency, so I'm pretty sure I got those spot on anyway. Where the Yep. So you can go, and of course there is the additional viewpoint here, which is Lake Wilpie Pass, which is located, as I mentioned, in the south west of. Gee, I need to stop reading driving. Southwest of Zaragoza. There's 4 main connections, really, or 5 into Zaragoza. So there is a ring road. That is the AZ. Sorry, it's the Z40 is the ring road around Zaragoza, and it connects the cities with the A2, which runs to the southwest towards Madrid. Then it also connects with the AP2, which runs east to Italia and Barcelona via the AP7. We've got the A23 also, runs southeast to Turin and Port de Signot. Apologies for the pronunciations, right? And then the AP68 runs southwest to Bilbao, which is where we would have come from on the stream, I think, as well. So yeah, the landmark, there's a landmark bridge, which is the Santa Isabel Bridge, and hopefully we will come across that in our trip. We probably cross, hopefully we will. If not, I would suspect and like to think it's going to be on the viewpoint. So we're coming up to our next destination here, which will be the SCS paper.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Just down this, right in here. So big, nice big gate here, and again a big massive yard. I like these. I absolutely love them. So we're not in the facility yet, but I just like just how it looks so realistic. You're not just going straight into a little depot like some of the other ones are. You got it's freight hubs, commercial hubs, industrial hubs. So here, this is where you'll get the flashing green banner on default, and you'll find out your pickup points. So the information about this company will be on your screen as well. So we'll just drive down through the back end here. So again, that looks like there is your drop-off pickup point, I would say. There's one there, more than likely, as well as probably up ahead. There's good possibilities here too. Whether there's an internal, I don't know. The information I get around it doesn't actually say. But yeah. So that's pretty good. So we'll just drive around this side here now as well. And you can see here as well, there's some 3 or 4 docks. Yep, 4 loading docks. Wouldn't be surprised if this one down the end here is probably the one of the 90 XPs, just because they like to make it a challenge for you, I did actually do a doubles delivery I think it was into Madrid or Bilbao, and what was impressive and quite a bit not challenging in the end, but I kind of like, whoa, was I had to deliver a doubles trailer onto a ramp. So that is there as well. Okay. So we've got the gate here that will open again, and then we go through to another big gate, which is quite cool. So we're going to do a right out of here.
Turn right.
And then we'll be going right at the roundabout here as we head towards our next destination. Now we will leave it because we're especially into the city areas for this, but when we do a little bit of backtracking further on, I will more than likely cut short, do a little bit of a cut, because I don't see the point of showing you the same roads again. But at the moment we are cruising. I'm going to just overtake as much as I can. I have no speed restrictions on here. We are going left anyway. Train depot.
Turn left.
Go left here. And I guess, I don't know, I was going to say this may be that bridge, but I wouldn't think so. A landmark got this, it could be. Just trying to find where it would be, to be honest with you. But so we got to go down here. It looks like a turnaround up ahead, and then we'll just nick in onto the off ramp here. So we're going up to RT log as well. So as we approach that, and as we get into the depot for that, I will we'll post up some information there so you can have a bit of a squiz for yourself. There's not much for some of these companies, whereas others there is a bit of a write-up. So into this area here.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Okay, Doug, and then here we go into RT log. Not huge. We can pretty much see all of it. That would be your main docks there, and also just here by the train stations that we've got straight in front of us. You wouldn't be doing anything here, but I mean, down the side against this fence, I wouldn't be surprised. That's probably where your middle drop off is, like your easy parking, I guess, 15 XP. That would make sense, potential, if not down that end of there, and obviously down here. We'll just have a cruise around anyway. I wouldn't be surprised as right here between these trailers here is your drop off for your 90 XP as well, and don't be surprised they jump a trailer right in front of it too. So that is RT log, fairly small little place. So we're now going to go past the petrol station. Oh, good for guest speed. Alright, and you've got a rest stop in there as well.
And then exit right.
Nice little model, actually. You can see the rest stop there. That model had, looks like a car wash. So we're going to turn right here as we get onto the motorway. If you do know what they're called in Spain, like over here in New Zealand we call it the motorway, which would be in America the equivalent, I would presume, is the freeway, but I don't know what it's called in Spain. So if you do know, it'd be interesting to let me know. So we're going to gun it here. We're not going to, as you can see, we are able to do quite a good speed. We are going to just gun this a little bit here as we drive along.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And we should be heading next to our next destination. Alright.
Exit right.
So we're going to go down here now, obviously. So we are heading to the Ortiz company. Ortiz. So they are a car manufacturing company, only featured in the Iberia map. We go through the toll here, so there's a toll. Obviously there's a toll, we just driven through it. And we'll be turning off to the right here, doing a loop and then through, and that'll do obviously another toll, which we most likely will pick up, probably the end of what we've done. And then get close to Ortiz off that road.
And then exit right.
So I'm not sure when this is coming out. I am recording this today on Wednesday, the August, yeah, or Wednesday. The 22nd of April. My goodness, April's almost over. There we go, slow-mo. Yep. So we approach the other toll bridge, and then you can see coming up ahead will be our destination there. We do pass a rest stop as well, which is quite handy. €85 for that little section. Wow. Seems crazy. So we're hiding a copper. We better behave ourselves. But yeah, we've got a right turn coming up. And up ahead you can see a little marker point there for ETS, as well as the sign that's now just appearing in front of us there. So you can see over there, I think I wouldn't be surprised to some companies there. As we got a left turn coming up here.
Turn left.
And this is all T. So I've leveled up. Wow, nicely done. So right there is the right here is the rest stop, and straight up is the ETS. So that's not a bad way to level up. So the information I'll bring up on top now is on the screen here for the ETS company. Like I said, it's a vehicle car manufacturing company. So it's pretty straightforward what sort of stuff you will pick up. Now if you look at the map below, you can see there's still a fair way. This is not quite, I mean this is it, but it's not where you are expected to go. So it's quite a huge area. Again, one of the things I really am enjoying about Iberia is the fact that these companies pick up points and drop off points. They're not just at the side of the road in a little depot. Some are, let's not be silly, but there's a lot, especially big freight hubs or big hubs, yeah. And I really do like that level of detail. Ignore that. So it's just a bit of trivia. You can see and read it there, but ETS is very likely a parody of the Spanish car maker SEAT, or S-E-A-T. The cars they manufacture look similar to the SEAT Leon Sports Tour. It can also be a parody of Opel, judging by the logo. The pre-release screenshots, the Lagoda Auto appeared in the Iberia DLC, but this was replaced by the ETS manufacturer. There's the drop-on man. As you can see, it's not a huge yard in sense of where we go to pick up, but if you look at the fact that what we've driven into before is kind of all part of it, so this will be just like a depot within the well, this will be like a yard, so I wouldn't be surprised if you get something in turn of there. And it's just straightforward. It's cars. You can expect to, pick up cars, maybe car parts and stuff here. So the information that comes up on the screen and what I'm reading out, it is also, in case you want to know, it does come from the Truck Simulator wiki. Okay. The Fandom wiki. So that's the yard. Pretty impressive. Nothing huge in terms of this section, but overall what we have driven into is actually all part of the ETS company. So that in itself is I like that. That's cool. So what we're going to be doing now is we're driving out. Once I'm out of the company, I'll make a cut as we go through all this backtracking here, and we'll join you a bit later further down this route here, and then we'll be getting into some big deals here. But yeah, I mean all this, it's listed as part of the ETS property. I'm just trying to find the words.
Get ready to turn left.
And you could drive down here a little bit. We'll probably get off the map, but you can see it's it's all part. You just come into here really, and just love it.
And then turn right.
Alright, so I will pick up the action a bit further along, folks. Alright, folks, welcome back. We are just
Keep right, and then exit right.
approaching next group of destinations. We're going to obviously go straight to the Super Sister first.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
So again, I do enjoy these roads. I like this fact that the city itself is, I guess, a bit more fleshed out. There's different, there's a lot of areas of roads, ways you can get in. So we're going to go straight ahead of this roundabout here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Looks like I see we are going to go straight to Super
Right.
Sister.
Exit now.
Which is a huge
At
supermarket
the
chain.
roundabout, take the first exit.
And that looks like a nice little mall there, straight ahead of us.
Exit now.
So obviously we're going to go around the back end here, go to and there's a train. Go around to the loading docks
Make
as
a
well.
U-turn.
Don't understand why he tells me to make a U-turn. We ignore Doug. I might end up turning him off. Right, so as we approach Super Sister here, you will see we have the information's coming up on screen. We are coming through another exit, I believe the other way. But you can see the loading docks there, we've already passed, the trailers there. So that's where you would pick up as well, and park. So a lot of docks there. Don't be surprised if that one there at the end is probably where you want to. That last one against the wall was probably a 90 XP. So we go up here. So like I said, we came in at the back really, so there is a good way you can kind of drive in and drive out. There's a good sized company there, and looks like I need to get a rest for this character.
I'll find a new.
So that's why he told us to turn around. But yeah, so
Turn left.
we just have to drive through that. It's quite cool. And like I mentioned, looks like a nice big, like a mall sort of area. Supermarket, Super Sister. And you can go further down here. So that's pretty cool. So that's that whole area there. So what we'll be doing now is we're just going to drive and to the viewpoint. We'll trigger that there
At the
as
roundabout,
well.
take the first exit. Exit now.
We'll trigger it here. We don't need to do it inside the cab. Okay, so let's have a look at the viewpoint. Okay, folks, so that was it. That's the shopping centre of Zaragoza viewpoint. So we'll get back onto our road now. And of course, like another rest stop here.
Finding new route. Okay, let's find a new route.
Which is pretty groovy.
Recomputing.
So we just need to go up here around the roundabout and we'll be back. Okay, so we are coming back now.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Okay.
the roundabout, take the third exit.
Sun's coming up. Early morning driving.
Exit now.
Alright, so we should have a recruitment company coming up that we do, I believe it's coming up.
Right.
Once we turn right, and we should be able to discover that.
Turn right, and then turn right.
And that'll be our recruitment company coming up. So right about here.
Turn right.
Yep, so there's our recruitment company there. Very nice. Alright, so here is APP.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. When possible, make a U-turn.
So not huge, as you can tell. Now see this ramp here to the left, that's where I had to deliver doubles onto a ramp like that. Not for this company, not for this destination, but that's what the sort of ramp was. It was, yeah. Needless to say, I was like, what? When I first saw where I had to go. But yeah. So there won't be anything here just around the corner, so we'll just do we'll just turn around here.
Finding new routes.
Oh, actually, can we actually keep going?
Get ready to turn right.
Yep, we can. So around the back end here, we've got some loading docks. Not sure which ones would be designated for you, but you would pick up and you definitely will be dropping off along these loading docks here. I would presume this one here that's empty would be probably where you drop off the 90 XP. So APP is like I mentioned, a logistics company only in the Iberian expansion. The cargoes that accepted, they go anything from almonds, beverages, cars, chocolates, fertilizer. So it's quite empty pallets, so it's quite an intensive cargo. I mean, it's a logistics company, so there's a good variety, a good mix of cargoes that you could expect to drop off here and
I'll find a new route.
and pick up.
Turn left, then turn left.
Right, we'll get back on track. And we'll just go straight down here now, and we'll quickly pull in to the dealership here, and then we'll just keep going as well to the garage. So yeah, no, we won't pull in. We don't need to pull in here. So yeah, Iveco. We discovered, so you go in there, there's your Iveco dealership and your F7, so your mechanics. Okay, see, I need to sort that out. During the day, I've still got my headlights on and I get a fine. So I got that in Idaho as well the other day. It's another aspect I like in the game. SCS, please look at changing it. Unless it's in the law of Iberia or Spain, then I can kind of accept it. Because it's kind of realistic. Alright, if you know what I mean. So here, of course, we're coming up to our level 1 garage. Again, we'll pull in here because this is where we'll end our deal. But this is where we will, this is where the garage is in Zaragoza. Of course the price is 180 euros. But we don't want to do that. Alright folks, I will leave it here. That was Zaragoza City Tours. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you enjoyed the exploring. Let me know down below if you want to have a look at any more. So the other cities I am looking to do is Madrid and Valencia. That will take care of Spain, and we've already done the two in Portugal. But do let me know if you want to maybe hit me up on the comments if you want me to look at some other cities. I will be looking at doing this continuously, not as regularly, but maybe when I do drop-offs to some cities and things in ETS and ATS. But that's for another day. Alright folks, I am Parkera. Thank you for City Tours. Kia kaha.